We are farmers. Dun 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 dun. No, we are writing the Shema. Come here. Come here, you. Say hi.
Hi.
Was your face leaking fluids?
Yes.
Yes. We are writing the Shema. Deuteronomy 6:4. What's the Shema? The Shema is, "Hear, O Israel, Yahweh is our God, Yahweh is one. Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad." So, and then it goes on from there in Deuteronomy. It's the greatest commandment, and you shall post it on your doorpost and hang it on your gate and talk about it as you walk along the way, and teach it to your children. And when you rise up in the morning and when you lay down at night, it should be on your mind at all times. You'll bind it upon your heart. You'll have it as frontlets between thine eyes. It shall be bound upon your wrist. So you're constant.
Get a tattoo on your wrist?
That'd be a good idea. Get a tattoo of it on my wrist. So
You don't have any room on your wrist to put a tattoo.
I'd have to use the other wrist. So we are in the process of making our Shema for this property here. This is mine for the gate. It'll be better, but it's just a board that we painted it on. Go grab it. Use words. So Shiny's got a background. This is her background. And here, grab Harlan's. And yeah, he's writing the Shema on that. So this is Harlan's. It's still very wet, but these are his mountains. And then, go ahead.
You just dripped stuff all over it. I told you to hold it flat.
Oh, it'll be okay. It looks good. Looks like a cloud. And then Mom painted this one with Miss Monica when they were drinking wine one night. But this is yes, this is getting longer than I want it to be. But the point is that she can paint. So we're working on our Shemas today. Where's your Shema? Yeah, let me see it. Hand it to me. We're live. You can't see you. Give me that. So Harmony found this piece of iron, and we're gonna hang this above the door. It's heavy. It's probably 15 pounds. Here you go. And so we will do that. Yeah, I'll splice in some footage of all of them when they're done. But you should do this if you're trying to do the Torah thing. Interested in Torah, you should do it. Look, see, there's the inside of my hat. Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. And I stole that from Pastor Joe, that idea. So it's always right above my eyes so that I'm always thinking about it. So please don't touch that. So you guys should do this as well if you're trying to be Torah observant. There's my contribution to the Homestead Shema program. We have multiple gates, and we'll probably just write the Shema with a bold Sharpie on them, but this is our main gate in and out, and this will hang there. I dig it. It also tells us in the Torah, there's the gate down there. It also tells us in the Torah, don't be out gathering sticks on Shabbat, on the Sabbath, which is tough for me because look at my driveway. Just the end of this driveway. See these sticks? Every time I walk by these, I think, I'm gonna pick these up so I can throw them in the burn pile. We have lots of driveway with lots of pine trees that shed lots of limbs. So I'm always walking by sticks to pick them up, to throw them into the burn pile. But I have to remember on Shabbat not to do that, because there's an example made of a guy out walking around picking up sticks on Shabbat. He picks up the sticks after he was told don't do that. And long and short, he gets stoned to death, made an example to the 12 tribes of Israel. Do not do what you know you're not supposed to do. don't pick up sticks on Shabbat. The greatest commandment. Now this is the commandment, and these are the statutes and the judgments which the Lord your God has commanded to teach you, that you may observe them in the land which you are crossing over to possess, that you may fear the Lord your God, to keep all his statutes and his commandments which I command you, you and your son and your grandson, all the days of your life, that your days may be prolonged. Therefore hear, O Israel, and be careful to observe it, that it may be well with you, that you may multiply greatly, as the Lord God of your fathers has promised you, a land flowing with milk and honey. 6:4. Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh is our God, Yahweh is one, Echad. Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. Oh yeah? So Yeshua, how do I get into heaven? Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. And on these two commands hangs all the law, all the Torah. Right? Sound familiar? And these words which I command you today shall be in your heart. You shall teach them diligently to your children, and you shall talk of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, when you rise up. You shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. You shall write them on your doorposts of your house and on your gates. So there's Miss Harmony's above the door. So it's on our doorpost now. And then here's Shiny's with a heart butterfly. And then here is Mr. Harlan's with his mountains. And the end.